Hey guys, what's up? It's AppOSX here, and today I will be doing my top 20 App Store apps for the iPhone for 2010. Just a couple quick notes before I get started. These are my personal top 20. If you don't agree, you can always leave a comment in the below saying what should have made the list. But these are the ones that I've used the most, the ones that entertain me the most. Whatever the reason, I chose these applications to be in here. They're in a somewhat general order. They kind of descend, but they're not in exact order. So another thing you could do in the comments is give a better order, or if you thought something shouldn't have been on there, go ahead and let me know. And then one last note before I get started. If you see any jailbreak tweaks like this, like my icons, I will do a top 10 jailbreak video overview on tweaks like that and other things. Actually, it's top 20 for the year. So I'll show you that later. So save your questions and stuff like that. That tweak is called Barrel if you want to check that out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go with Angry Birds. By far the most downloaded application for iOS. Very addicting, simple, physics-based, and what I really like to play on my iPhone are just simple games. I'm not a huge fan. There are some exceptions, of course, of like console games ported to the iPhones. I just don't feel they're kind of laggy, and I don't know, they just don't feel as fluid as using an actual controller. But games like these really excel, and that's why so many people buy them. So there's Angry Birds. There's also a Christmas edition and iPad versions for that app. Next, we have here Camera Plus. I'll try to give you a brief, I guess just a little brief generalization of this app. It basically gives you like digital zoom right here, and you can even, if I had another finger available like that, you can do tap to focus and tap to exposure, something like that. I guess more for advanced camera takers, and you can edit your photos, take them, share them. Ton of features packed into an app. It really deserves the Camera Plus. It got taken off the App Store for a story I don't want to explain in this video because of time, but definitely a really good application that you should check out if you like taking pictures or you take a lot of pictures with your iPhone. So let's go ahead and get back to the next application here, and that is Real Racing 2. Real Racing 2 was released in the App Store not too long ago. It's actually very new. I believe it came out December 15th or so. Either way, oops, let's go back to Real Racing. Did not mean to hit that button. Let's go back, and let's go ahead and launch it back up. I guess it's going to require an internet connection for me to log into Gamecenter, but the game overall has amazing graphics, a ton of licensed cars. They have cars by BMW, Chevy, and it is basically the iPhone game with the exception of Infinity Blade, because that just has amazing graphics. It has the best graphics I've ever seen in a racing game for the iPhone. I won't go ahead and show you a race, but if you'd like to check out that review, that'll be in the description below. Real Racing 2, awesome application. So next we have Cut the Rope. You guys, this is another game that you guys have likely seen, either played or you have it, or you have the free Christmas edition. This is the full version, but it's just the physics-based game where you just go ahead and cut a rope. It's kind of the name of the game. And you try to obtain all 3 stars and get the candy into this dude's mouth. As you can see, the levels get harder. That I'm just really not trying right now, so sorry about that, guys. But see, I got 2 stars, could have gotten the 3rd. Either way, very fun game. It's I don't know how many levels they have, but it's pretty regularly updated with new levels and such. Developers are nice, and definitely a nice application to check out. Next application we have here is Reader. By far the best RSS reader, Google Reader client for the iPhone and iPad. You can check out the iPad version if you'd like to, but you can go ahead and go through your Google Reader feeds. You can even cache, it even caches images for offline use if the post has an image or stuff like that. Just very lightweight, quick application, and just has an excellent design and feel to it. Developer also, like I said, is very nice. You can follow him on Twitter if you'd like. Overall, best RSS reader for the iPhone and iPad. Next here we have Dropbox. Dropbox is more of a service and specifically just an app, but it allows you to sync files over your computer, Mac, PC, iPhone, iTouch. It keeps everything in sync here. As you can see, I have a ton of photos right here. Either way, every picture that I put on my Dropbox here will be on my computer. So it's better than, I guess, emailing that picture to yourself or whatever you need to do to get that picture to your computer. So another great application that is free in the App Store. Next, we have Fruit Ninja, another game that you guys have probably played. I'm assuming you guys have at least seen these games, especially since this one has a light version. The objective of this game basically just to slice the fruit, but it's very fluid, great graphics, and has like customizable, however you say it, options for different blades, backgrounds, and is overall just, I guess, a fun game with multiplayer and other things like that. So that is Fruit Ninja. Check that out on the App Store. I believe it's 99 cents. Okay, next we have here is To Do. To Do is the best task manager, in my opinion, for the iPhone and iPad and things like that. I don't have many to-dos on here right now because it is winter break, but it can easily be used for homework and things like that. I believe it's about $6.99 in the App Store and is a universal application. Next here we have Doodle Jump. Doodle Jump would have been ranked higher, but I think it was more of a hit in 2009. These are the apps of 2010, but I still thought it should have been up here. And we're going to go ahead, and you guys have hopefully also seen this game. You tilt your phone and control the doodler. Very fun game, and it's 99 cents on the App Store. Alright, next we have here is a new service called Instagram. Instagram is basically like a photo-based social network. It looks like it's not going to load things, but here's a picture I took earlier of a Starbucks cup. Basically just allows you to take pictures and share them with other people. It's like Twitter, you follow people and you get to see their pictures, stuff like that. So these are some pictures that this one guy took. Very nice. You can edit the photos in the application with some nice effects and things like that. Very cool. It's free and you can use it to make a free account. Next we have here is Chopper 2. Excuse me. Chopper 2 is another great application that even works on the iPad, and you can use your iPhone as a remote controller for it. Let's go ahead and wait for that error to go away. I might not have time to show you that much of this game, but you kind of tilt your phone all over the place, I guess, and you control a helicopter and shoot missiles and bullets. Very fun, kind of like an arcade style game. Like I said, developers are also very good at updating the application and whatnot. So there is Chopper 2. Let's go ahead and exit out. Next here we have Facebook. I will not actually load up my Facebook just because for privacy concerns, so people's names aren't exposed and whatnot. But you guys, Facebook's on here not because it's just an amazing application. I mean, I guess it is, but 1 in 12 people in the world have Facebook, so I'm assuming a lot of you guys have a Facebook, and you guys probably couldn't live without that application. Very helpful. Sorted is kind of another to-do, but a much simpler version for a task manager and things like that for the iPhone. It just allows you to create simple lists, so if you're going shopping, whatever your needs are, you can just add items to your to-do list, and it has some other customizable options. Check that out. It's a universal app, and it just got an update to work on the iPhone. So that is Sorted. Next application, we have Articles. Articles is a Wikipedia client. I think it's the best looking Wikipedia client. It doesn't have quite all the features that some other ones have, but I think it does the best job of presenting it with speed and usability. So I can just type in, I don't know. Actually, I'm not connected to the internet right now. I've been on airplane mode, so I'm not interrupted. But you can go ahead and search for things on Wikipedia. I had something loaded right here, and has a ton of options. Don't want to go too in depth, obviously, due to time, but that is Articles with an iPhone version and an iPad version. Next here we have Scorecenter. ESPN Scorecenter. Obviously, you guys are not obviously, but hopefully you guys like to watch sports and whatnot. So if you like watching sports, great application to stay updated. It's free and it's made by ESPN, so it's a very reliable app, and I think it's the best sports app out there currently. Next here we have Movies by Flickster. I can't remember what it's called in the App Store, either Flickster or Movies, but it allows you to browse for movies, browse theaters, browse movie times, all in a free application. There isn't much more to it, but it does give you like Rotten Tomato reviews and critic reviews and user reviews. Next here we have Calcbot. Calcbot is it's a universal application, more specifically needed for the iPad, but it's nice for the iPhone because you can have previous calculations right here. So if you typed up a long calculation, you can go ahead and insert that number, use the result, add it to something else, and it live updates. So if you have something like this, and then you do, let's do times, it automatically updates. You don't have to hit equal and wait for the answer, and you can always backspace. So very, very cool. It's called Calcbot. Also, awesome developers who make that application. Exponential right here, I have to get set up, but I've kind of played with it. I deleted everything in it, but it allows you to, let's say you have a bank account and you can put all the money you have in your bank account, and then you can track your spending, see how much you're spending, keep track of your transactions, take pictures of the receipts. It's basically like just an awesome money manager for basic needs. It's not like for stock managers or more complicated investments, whatever you want to call them, things like that, but very good for basic banking and keeping track of things. So that is Exponential, available on the App Store. And all these links will be in the description below in case you don't know how to spell it. That's a little hard to spell. All right, number 19 here, we have EMD Periodic Table. I put this application in here because I'm taking chemistry currently, and I find it very helpful to go ahead and view basic information about the element, discover boiling point, melting point, whole bunch of useful information, all in a free application for the iPhone and iPad. So if you're taking any type of chemistry, organic chemistry, if you're in college, something like that, go ahead and check this app out. It's free. It's so in-depth, I just do not have time to go through it right now. All right, next application we have here. Let's go ahead and get the camera refocused. All right, we have Weather HD. Weather HD basically just plays videos to go ahead and show the weather. Looks like I don't have an internet connection, so I'm unable to show you that right now. But it's a beautiful application that when it loads up, it'll, like, let's say the weather's sunny, it will go ahead and display a sun background, moving background. Very nice. They have multiple videos, and it's even like a Christmas edition right now. So if it's snowing in your area, which is not here, you can go ahead and use that application. So there are my top 20 apps for the App Store for the iPhone for 2010. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, if you thought an application should have been in there, go ahead and leave that in the description below right there. Or if you have any suggestions, tips, comments, thought an application should have been in there, you guys can discuss that down there. That's it for this video. Hope you liked it. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe somewhere up there. Follow me on Twitter at AppOSX, and thanks for watching.